Hello, friends. Today I am going to bestow what I have learned in my 4 year of high school onto you, my friend, the viewer. When I was going into high school, which was 2015, I would binge watch multiple YouTube videos that talked about what you should do coming into high school. Join clubs, make friends, all the obvious things. But now that I have been through the 4 grueling, terrible years, I'm going to tell you what you should do. And this video is actually perfect for my fellow youngins that are going into high school, are still in high school, or already graduated, aka me. So just for a little background, I am currently a second year at a community college. So booyah. Yes, I have learned quite a few things. So here's what I would have loved to know if I were to go into high school. I would have told my younger me to start thinking about my future and what I would want to do. I've met a lot of people in community college that have spent approximately like 8, 9, 10 years there because they didn't know what they want to do, and they just, spent their time just switching their majors around and such things like that. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I'm just saying that it's going to save you a lot of time. And yes, no one exactly knows what they want to do, but if you just start thinking about what kind of career that you want to pursue, it's going to help you a lot. My school had a project, the Leadway or whatever, where they provided classes for people that want to go into the medical field, the engineering field, etc. And if I would have known what I wanted to do in my freshman year of high school, maybe I would have taken one of those classes that would have prepared me. Just really start thinking about what you want to do. And I have a great video from this guy, Shane Hummus. He's a YouTuber, and his video talks about like what you should do in order to think about what career that you would enjoy for the rest of your life that's safe and very attainable. So start thinking about what income bracket that you want to earn in the future and how many years that you would want to study and be in school for in order to achieve that goal. If you want to earn a lot of money, if you're fine with not earning a lot of money, if you want to become like a teacher or something, or I don't know, become like a surgeon, it's great to start thinking and start researching about the career that you want to pursue. And internships are A+ if you're a high school student, because everyone loves high school students and you should take advantage of your youth. Advice number 2 is that you should take dual enrollment classes. So what those are is that credits for those classes, they count for college classes as well as your high school credits. AP classes, they're a gamble on whether or not you would get those credits for the college that you would be going to. You're not guaranteed to get college classes from AP classes, but for dual enrollment, you do. I think anyways. I mean, my school unfortunately didn't offer, but if my school did, I would have taken it in a heartbeat because it's guaranteed credits and it's going to save you a lot of time in college as well to not take classes that you've already taken in high school. Advice number 3, you should really consider graduating early. Oh boy. So I really hated high school when I was in it. If you're like me and you really can't stand being in high school, or you just don't like the environment, talk to your high school counselor. Or if you really insistent on walking with your graduating class, like with all your friends and such, then consider graduating a semester early, but still walking with your class. But the only difference is that you would be taking classes for that semester that you've graduated early from in community college. So you would take less college classes once you do graduate, and it would just save you so much time. Number 4 or 5, you should really prioritize yourself first. Don't change yourself or your personality according to the person that you're with. I promise you 101.10% that you will never ever talk to any of these people again from your high school unless they're like really close friends of yours. that's different. But be yourself, act accordingly to what you think that you want to do. I struggled with this a lot when I was in high school. I would change myself, I would try to make others laugh, and I would try to make myself like the funny friend by being really loud and annoying because I wasn't really confident in myself. But I really suggest you find yourself as a person, find confidence in yourself. Don't make my mistake. Don't try to please anyone. You should find side hustles or create like a YouTube channel in order to find something that you enjoy, that you would put your free time in. Pursue your own goals, not because other people want you to, but because you want yourself. Another very important one, get your driver's license early. If I were to go back, I would have started learning how to drive and such things like that when I was like 15 and a half, because that's the legal age that you can get your driver's license in California, which is where I live. But it was so annoying to ask people to drive me to places or wait for my family members to give me rides. It was very inconvenient because I couldn't just go anywhere by myself. I would have to rely on others and be very dependent. And also, if you learn how to drive early, you basically kind of have clout as that friend that can drive. So you can like drive your friends around town and just have fun, you know? And it's really fun to drive, so start early. Another piece of advice that I consider is very important is to reconsider having a relationship in high school. Alright, so I knew a lot of people that were very obsessed on getting a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I knew that because I was one of those people, and I had a boyfriend for approximately around 2.1 years, and it was the dumbest thing that I was ever involved in. We were both very immature. We didn't know what we were doing. If I were to go back to high school, I would have invested my time on making a YouTube channel, making gigs on Fiverr, I don't know, having a TikTok account, something along those lines, instead of wasting my time on someone that I am not currently even talking to. And I should have prioritized myself and spent my time accordingly. And if you're young, you really should make use of this advice. Don't feel like you want a relationship because you're lonely and you need someone to make you happy. Find happiness in yourself first. I know it's very cliched, but it is honestly a very true thing. And I'm not imposing my idea on not getting a boyfriend or girlfriend onto you. I'm just saying, just reconsider your time that you don't have a lot of. You kind of have to weigh the pros and the cons of having a boyfriend and girlfriend in high school. And again, I know people that are still with their boyfriend and girlfriends from high school, but I also know a lot of people that don't talk to their boyfriends and girlfriends in high school. So I can guarantee you that 99.99% that your high school relationship may not last. If you believe that your relationship might be the 0.01%, then by all means, go talk to that girl or guy that's in your class. Again, and I repeat, it is your choice on whether or not you want a high school boyfriend or girlfriend. It's really your choice. Alright, so the last high school advice is do scholarships. Yes, I know it's very, very tiring, but it's very annoying that you have to pay tuition for education, but it is what it is, and you gotta do what you gotta do in order to not make it so hard on yourself in the future, to not pay a lot of money out of your own pocket. So yes, get a head start on those scholarships. Find out if your school is offering scholarships as well. There's not a lot of people that do scholarships, and because I wasn't one of those people and not a lot of people that I knew also did scholarships as well, but it's going to help you tremendously. So prioritize your future self / yourself and get a head start on those scholarships. And there was this girl on YouTube that earned like $1 million in scholarships, and that could be you. That could be you. You could earn like, I don't know, 2 million. And of course, try to be very hard working with your grades, your SATs. You probably already know that, so I don't have to tell you once again. If you don't get in your dream school, consider going to community college, because you're going to have a second chance and you're going to save yourself the financial burden to pay tuition. Community college was great for me. I met a lot of good people as well as my professors. It honestly kind of changed my life. So I really recommend community college for people that didn't get into their dream school or whatever. So if you didn't exactly do great in high school, try to do great in community college and then strive for a very good school. And wow. This is also where your dual enrollment classes will shine as well. My people that don't like school, I completely understand you. Consider trade school if that's the path that you want to take. There's a lot of great careers out there that don't need a college degree that you can actually earn more money from not going to college and instead going to trade school. I know there's some trade schools that I think pay you for also attending their school. Really, it's a great option for a lot of people, and I don't think a lot of people think about it. Again, it is your life. If you don't want to go to college, just make sure that you already have something that you want to pursue and something that you can pursue without a college degree, because you can make a lot of money if you don't go to college. So really weigh the pros and cons of the path that you're going down. Again, community college, trade school. So yep, that is my entire video. I hope that kind of shed some light onto the high school life. I hope you liked my video. I really did try my best to include some tips that are very different from the usual high school tips and high school advice videos. Really think about the future and your future and realize that you have a very limited amount of time. I know it's scary, but thank you so much for watching my video. If you've actually stayed until the video, thank you. I love you. Have a great day. Kisses from me, your older sister. Your older, more wise sister. All right, peace out.